What's up, guys? It's your girl, Lissa D, and you guys know how important your local and state elections are. And believe it or not, in September, it's National Voter Registration Day on September 25th. So in honor of all of our local and national and state elections coming up, I have my good friend, Democratic candidate for Georgia Insurance Commissioner, Janice Laws Robinson. How are you today?
I'm wonderful, Alyssa. How are you?
Awesome, awesome. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Now, one thing I want to kind of just open up with and jump right out of the gate with is you've got an election coming up for the Insurance Commissioner of Georgia. Now, what exactly does this position do for Georgia citizens?
Well, first of all, Alyssa, just thank you again for having me here to get a chance to speak with the voters and our listeners. The insurance commissioner is a very critical role here in our state. As you know, insurance impacts all of our everyday lives. There's not one person that insurance does not touch in some way. And the role of the insurance commissioner is to regulate the insurance companies, their agents, brokers, adjusters, to make sure that we have an insurance industry in Georgia that works for everyone. So that includes controlling rates. That includes making sure insurance companies and agents and brokers and adjusters are doing the right thing. So essentially, the insurance commissioner is our consumer advocate and the watchdog for insurance in our state. And we have not had that in quite some time. We've not had a Democratic insurance commissioner since 1994. And as a result, we've seen insurance rates in Georgia from auto to home to every line of insurance. The rates have skyrocketed and is out of control. So it's very important that our listeners understand that it's time, and I'm ready to fight for us to make change happen.
Absolutely. So one of the things you did touch on was this particular position does monitor and keep in check the insurance industry. What is your plan to kind of help regulate the insurance rates and kind of slow them down from hiking or stop that entirely?
Yeah, so my top priority is to stop the skyrocketing auto insurance rates that we've seen in our state. And one way to do that is just by making sure insurance companies are justifying these rates. The insurance commissioner is the judge of whether these rates are adequate, if they're too high, if insurance companies are overcharging. And currently we do not have that in place. So number one, I will ensure that I challenge these rate increases that are coming across my desk, and to ensure that we have fair and appropriate rates for everyone.
Absolutely. Now, recently there was an all-state rate increase for just regular people like you and me. What does this mean exactly for just your average Georgia resident?
What that means is that if you're insured with Allstate, be ready to be paying up to 40% more on your insurance. And that's a lot. That's
Yeah.
a real big hit for everyday Georgians like you and I, who are already struggling to make ends meet. And what typically happens is when one major company files for rate, then other companies follow suit. And so we can just expect that if I'm not elected, then we'll keep seeing these rates, because we do not have an insurance commissioner that is standing up for everyday hardworking Georgians like you and I.
Absolutely. And, just one of the things when you are in the political sphere and being a policymaker and a leader for the people, community leadership is so important, and being engaged with the community is so important. Why is community engagement so important to you?
It's extremely important to me because we are the ones that can make the difference. It's the community, it's our vote that matters. And when you talk about down ballot candidates like myself, we do not have the millions of dollars to run television ads and radio ads and all these things. So we have to be on the ground, making sure we connect with everyday voters and making sure that everyone understands the importance of our races and how it impacts their pocketbooks, their everyday lives. And that's what I do every day. I travel the state. I talk to as many people as I can. So it's very, very important to educate, to empower, to activate voters, and just letting people know you have a candidate that cares.
Absolutely. What was it about being, what was it about insurance commissioner that drew you to this particular position?
Yes, so my background, Elisa, is in insurance. So I'm a licensed insurance professional and broker and have worked with Georgia families just like you for more than 2 decades. And so working with families for all that time, I get the complaints. I get the requests. Why is my rate going up? Again, I've not had a claim. I've not had an accident. I've not had any change. How can you help me? And so I started this journey in 2018. I was the 2018 Democratic nominee and came within 3 percentage points of winning, because I realized that we as Georgians deserve and need someone that understands, first of all, the insurance industry, that have worked with Georgians and know what everyday people are dealing with. So that's what drew me, because we have a crisis, and I did not see anyone standing up and fighting for us. So I took it on, and I'm willing and ready to continue that fight.
Absolutely. That's incredible. You've made a couple stops in Georgia already. What are your next stops on your campaign trail?
Well, this weekend we will be in North Georgia, Fannin County. We will be in Cherokee County. We will be in Fulton County. We will be in Cobb County. We will be, I mean, this weekend will be super busy. So look out for us if you're in North Georgia, Cobb County, Fulton County, Cherokee County, and everywhere in between. I'm trying to remember some of my other stops, but those are the
You are
ones.
fine.
And also we will be in DeKalb County on Sunday as well.
Awesome, awesome. If you had just kind of one piece of, advice or tip for voters moving forward before the election, what would you tell them?
One of the number one tips I want to say is, please vote down ballot. Vote your entire ballot. Do not just vote for the top, vote for governor and senator, and not go down and vote for your insurance commissioner, your labor commissioner, your agriculture commissioner, your school superintendent. These are the races that all the races impact your lives, but these races are very critical. And I will say especially vote for insurance commissioner, for Janice Laws Robinson, so that you can have a fighter to go and fight for you to have better rates. So that's one thing. And make plans to vote. So make sure you put on your calendar. Early voting is October 17th. It starts. November 8th is election day. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring the whole squad, everybody out to vote.
Incredible, incredible. Thank you so much for joining me. One last question. Where can people find you, keep up to date with what you're doing, and know what your plan is for this position when you are elected?
Yes, great. So my website is Janice, Janice, FOR, Georgia.com. So JaniceForGeorgia.com. And then across social media is at Janice for Georgia.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you for joining me today, Janice. And I am so excited to see what's going to happen in this upcoming election cycle. And I will be at the booths voting. So I hopefully will see you there.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Awesome.
And I truly appreciate the work that you're doing. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. And same to you. Have a great day.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. That was the Democratic candidate for the Georgia Insurance Commissioner, Janice Laws Robinson. And of course, you can catch all of my exclusive interviews just like this one on my YouTube channel, linked right here below at Alyssa D. Tomaso. And of course, you can stay up to date with me, your girl Alyssa D, on all social media at itsme_Alyssa D. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.